like it when your legs in the air and I put it on your hair a little bit just to make you moan. That's a rhetorical question. Still mad cause I broke your heart. I apologize for the things I did. I used to wonder will I ever see you again. You beautiful skin. I ask about you when I run into the fast. That's a rhetorical question. In your heart is there a place for me. The little spot here tucked away. But I can see you held under your grudge and you ain't really got much to say. That's a rhetorical question. I know I played with your heart. I know I played with your mind. And I even got caught like 1 or 2 times. Baby girl, come and tell me what you wanna do now. Baby girl, come and tell me what you got to me now. What it is, baby girl, I ain't seen you in a while. Heard you moved out of town, got married and had a child. Couldn't wait on me, I was running around doing dirt, breaking your heart. Now I feel like a clown. I made some mistakes that I couldn't take back. Went around cheating on you, you couldn't take that. I would've thought that you at least come back. Baby sis, you could at least look back. Tired of the games and the girls on the side. Me coming home late, making up true lies. Me and your friends going at it, trying to make you side. Steady making you cry. You met a new guy, hope he good to you, girl. After what I put her through, show the shit to the world. A good looking girl need the best from a man. Put time to the side to invest when you can. But at that time, I didn't try to understand. I push you to the side, now I talk when I can. But now you're telling me I gotta talk to the hand. Hold on for a minute, take a walk with you. You need to let go what I hurt, let go what the pain. You know what they say, y'all men are the same. But don't live your life thinking men are the same. Yeah, get to the truth, you gotta live through the pain. I ain't the man that I claim to be.
What's up out there in YouTube world?
Hi everyone.
Podcast as well.
Hi everyone on all social media
platforms.
What's going on?
First and foremost,
we love our subscribers.
We have to say thank you to our subscribers. You guys get up to, we need like 1,000 likes right now. So like, go through all the videos, like that shit.
Yes.
Like that shit.
Tell a friend. Share. Tell a friend about everything.
Tell a friend about a friend.
Okay. Hey.
All right. So first things first.
Did y'all got y'all drinks ready? Because we do.
You got your smoke ready?
I think I got my allergy medicine because you know it's cold weather.
All right. First things first. Let's get these shots in. Yes. We drinking on rum tonight. Bottoms up. All right. I know we've been MIA for a couple days. Don't worry about it, guys. We just...
Hey, life happens.
Shit happens. We back. Tonight, we're going to talk about married for the wrong reasons. Okay? So, let me...
I think we both can relate to this topic tonight.
Yeah, let me start off on my marriage story.
Tell us why you felt like you was married for the wrong reason.
Okay. This is the thing. So, when I was gone, I always said, if I didn't get married by the age of 25, I wasn't going to get married. So one night, I had a dream that I met this guy and we got married and had some kids. Okay? At 25. And I already told you guys how I met my husband, right? That's how that shit transpired. 25, married that nigga. That wrong reason to get married is to put a limit on yourself and be like, if I'm not this by this time, then, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I should have waited a little bit more.
You know, I honestly agree with you. You know, you've been married. I haven't. Not as yet. I came close. But I see why now of it. Cause this...
Oh, shout out to RJ's parents. They got married this weekend. Woo! Yay.
Well, I missed it because I had a DT.
This bitch didn't go because she had a... Yeah. All right. So tell me, what is a reason...
What I've encountered married for the wrong reason?
Yeah.
Financial gain.
Yeah, nowadays people do marry for money not for love.
Finance. What else? You homeless.
Convenient marriage.
Yeah, that's convenient marriage.
Babies.
Yes, babies.
And all wrong reasons.
Oh, and
to get married.
To please your family. A lot of people are still with the old traditional way of marriage. Some people still like that traditional.
Yeah, but tradition has gone,
Mm-hmm.
to say the least.
It has.
You know, I feel as though, yeah, we not even gonna even look at that. But I feel as though nowadays people just rush into it
Without knowing a person.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not gonna do that.
And I don't knock the people that be like, you know what? I don't even think marriage is for me.
Honestly, I really thought once upon a time, because I wanted to be married at 25 like you, and then I was like, well, fuck it, I'll wait because I ain't ready yet, because I want to still be out there freelancing my body to whomever I choose to. So I waited to 30. 30 came along, and now it's like, well, you're 63.
I think I would get married again, but it would have to be for the right reason. Like I would have
What would
to
you consider a right reason to be married?
love.
Unconditionally love?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it can't be rushed.
Uh-huh.
Like I have to see you throughout all your seasons. I have to see how you handle things. You know what I'm saying?
And for me, yeah. Continue.
Yeah, like I can see myself getting married again. I do. I do want to get married again. Thank you, bitch. Yes. Oh my God. Stop. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's been past 2 weeks, bitch. Stop.
It's been past 30 days for me.
But yeah, I would love to get married again with a man and a woman. I think that's my ideal of marriage.
So you want a marriage of both sexes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That way, all my needs are satisfied.
Okay, but why you can't have all your needs satisfied in that one person?
Because one person can't be all.
Yes, they can be all.
Okay.
Now, when you settle down and be married, you want to be unconditionally loved, right?
Yeah.
That one person can be everybody in one that you knew. If you're saying that, you're not ready.
I want to be in a poly marriage.
Okay, so there is people that like poly marriages, and you have to find the other party that's ready to be in the polygamous relationship or marriage and everything. So there's nothing wrong with that. You know what? I feel like it's like tradition went
out the window.
Out the window, flipped around, fucked around, fucked me, sucked me, bye-bye, don't pay me.
I just think people rush in nowadays.
And people marry, like...
And then, okay, case in point, high school sweethearts, college sweethearts, get married after college.
Get married after high school.
Been with them since high school. So they only know that one person.
Right.
And then after a while, your mind starts wondering, like, I didn't experience life yet.
Like I wanted to.
And then, divorce.
Yeah, well, we damn near 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're damn near 30 because a lot of people get married these days.
Yeah. So, do you have, what are your key points
of a successful marriage?
Well, you can't speak on a successful marriage.
Of what I want my successful marriage to be? Both of us loving us unconditionally. We're a team. We're as one. And when you're down, I'm down. When you're up, I'm up.
Or when they're down, you got them. And when you're down, they got you.
But when I say you're down, I'm down. You could be down. I'm going to be down for you for that because I'm going to raise you up, back up, and it is. But I also need you to have your own identity in the relationship, in the marriage, in everything. And be honest. That's why marriages fail these days, because people get married for the wrong reason, and you're marrying this person because, ooh, this is the person for me. Ooh, that blink.
Like, looks fade.
Looks fake.
What's deeper?
What? Yeah.
What's deeper?
What is really deeper?
What's deeper?
And it's honestly,
Are you gonna change my diaper at 70?
Oh, we ain't changing no diapers at 70, because we're gonna each year as we age, bitch, we're gonna have a goal setting for that. So if we're 60, we're gonna have to, hey, come on, you need to work out with me.
What about marriage with children? Co-parenting, step parenting, all of that. This is how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
If I get married, their child instantly is my child. I will not love them any less than I love my own.
Well, can you marry someone with more than 3 kids? I'm saying.
Yeah, I could.
Okay, so
the guy that I was gonna marry has 5 kids, and I met two of them, and I love them dearly, and I still talk to them till this day. What's up, Adri? I love you, mommy. That's still my stepdaughter, even though we didn't get married. That's still my that's my daughter.
That's your daughter. And
I
she's
love
still,
her dearly.
And she still can come to you.
She can come to me
for anything. Okay, great. Now, I used to have a stipulation on that. Like, if I marry a guy, I don't want him to have any kids or whatever. But then that's me being selfish.
It is you being selfish, but you have the right.
I do, and that's
to be selfish.
I do, and that's when I set up a boundary. That's that respected boundary going to play, y'all.
That's that podcast. You guys make sure you subscribe to it so you can hear it.
So go ahead.
Just speaking of all our platforms, if you subscribe to Spotify or our podcast, you will get everything that we do on Patreon and on this channel on the podcast.
On YouTube and all, yes.
You'll get all of that. So keep that in mind, guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mama.
No, for that part, I've outgrown it. That part of me was selfishness of not dealing with a man with kids. More than 3, because I've had several men that have kids and everything. I mean, I've had talked to one man where I would have married and everything. He had 2.
Mm-hmm.
He had 2. The other guy has 3. The other one has more than 5. I'm just gonna say it's a football team. 2 football teams.
My thing is, I just don't want to get involved with someone with kids. Like babies and toddlers.
Well, that's a different thing.
You know what I'm saying? You can't help who you fall in love with.
You can. And I have to accept that man for, at that current moment, he thought he was in love and created a beautiful creature.
Yeah. This bitch just... Okay. Called the children creature. Okay.
What?
I'm just saying. Like,
me too. I am too. They're beautiful creatures.
And it's another thing with the step parenting. It has to be you, him, and the baby mom.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, you guys have to have like an understanding, and this is what happens when, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you do, and I have to see, like, far as that with the baby mother wise, I have to see where she's at mentally before we address anything. Because if she's not mentally there, I'm not gonna have a relationship with, like, a serious, like, relationship with her like that and everything.
But if this is the man that you want to marry, you would have to.
Right. I would have to.
You guys have to put all that bitterness, all that all that animosity, all that shit aside, because it's those kids.
It's those kids, but if that damn bitch is toxic, I'm gonna deal with the toxic bitch to a certain level. What I being real? I'm not gonna say the same way she want motherfucking respect because she thinks she gotta have the respect due. I'm the baby mother. I'm gonna always be number one. Baby, no you're not. No you're not. This child is number one. But I'm number one for your man.
I'm saying I get along great with my children's stepmother. One, because she was my best friend. Two, because her kids are my godchildren.
Well,
Three, three, if my kids go there, I have to be comfortable to know that they're gonna take care of my children the way that I take care of my children. You know what I'm saying? You can't have that animosity toward that person. If there's no love there between the ex and yours, you know what I'm saying, then there shouldn't be.
I understand what you're saying, but you know, feel me? Like, it could be that one baby mother out of how many kids the man has.
I don't know.
And how many baby mothers
I can tell you this from experience. My father had eight kids. 5 baby mothers. All the baby mothers get along. When my father was alive, they all sat around the table with my dad, with all the kids, all the grandkids, one big fucking happy family. That's what I do, because that's how I was raised.
Right. So you know how to handle situations when it comes to like that.
Right. Like, I call all of them mama. Mama Ida, Mama Audrey, my Mama Joyce. You know what I'm saying? Like, I call them mom because they all had a hand in raising me. Just like your step, whatever, gonna have a hand in raising your kids. If you guys can't all come along and get along for a gathering without somebody throwing, you know what I'm saying, throwing hands,
having some looks.
It's a problem.
It's a problem. And my thing is this. That's one of my goals. Like, if I deal with a man who has children and baby mothers and all that, I'm perfectly fine with it and everything, because we have to set the same with me. And we have to have some understanding. But yeah, we do all have to have a reach of understanding co-parenting. Even though he's not probably, the only thing he's probably like, he gonna tell me, and I said, I only deal with her because of the child. We talk because of the child. That's it.
But as his significant other, wouldn't you want him to have a relationship with the baby mother? Not sexually, but
conversating wise for the child.
You know what I'm saying? Civilly.
A civil, yes.
Civilly.
Right.
It shouldn't be every time y'all see each other, y'all at each other's neck. Because that's when I start thinking, if y'all doing all that, it must be something there.
It's just still fucking.
You know what I'm saying? I will never argue with my ex's wife. There's no reason to argue. You won. You got him. Hooray, yay, whatever. Talk to me civilly. I talk to you civilly. You don't have to be best friends, but you gotta be fucking civil.
I mean, come on, let's be civil in 2 grown ass women and mothers.
I don't get how nowadays dudes go pick up their kids and then have like horrible experience. Kids watching everything. They both leave mad. The kid leave mad. The dad leave mad. They come home to you. Now they mad. You guys sit here and be like, well, what's the problem? What happened?
Yeah, I got to be the consultant.
But for these women that don't have, that lack the maturity to have that civil relationship with that other person, it turns wrong. It turns like, oh, no, that bitch didn't. I'm gonna go get her Why? Call, hey, you all right? I know you guys had words. I just want to make sure that everything is all right. Somebody has to be the bigger person.
Well, see, that's when you
I mean, I think it's feelings there if you guys
you
still
have married the
have
wrong,
that.
Now, since we're talking about married for the wrong reason, that person could be toxic, don't know how to handle certain things. And see, like, let me say, honey, we finna break this shit really down. And the reason why I haven't got married, honey, because of what, the old saying, sit at the foot of the elders, you gain experience and respect and knowledge. And we did that.
Yeah, but that's no long. The grandmothers of today are not like the grandmothers of yesteryear. Woo! I'm not a grandmother yet. You know what I'm saying? But I know
catching me on fire.
I know young grandmothers that don't instill that in their grandkids, don't instill that in their children.
Well, you know what, and that's so sad. Even though that's off topic of what we're talking about, but that goes into reasoning on why you got married for the wrong reason.
Yeah, I know it veered off, but it all comes together.
It comes together.
It all comes together.
I'm not gonna with when I say unconditional love, and I look at everything, and like you said, I gotta look at that man through all his seasons.
Yes.
Before I get married with you, I need to see the whole motherfucking dynamic of you.
Like when you go to a family function, you just sit there and just watch.
You do. I watch it.
I just sit with the new person and they invite me to their family gathering. I'm just gonna observe. I'm gonna see how you act with your mother, with your father, with your siblings, with your cousins, with your aunties and uncles. I'm gonna sit and watch and how they interact with you. And then that should determine if you're even worth me considering
a longevity relationship.
Exactly.
And I've been there. I'm gonna I've had this is my old from the old team. What?
Last season.
Because that was the last season, honey. I had one like that where it was going to be marriage. It was a longevity relationship. And I'm thankful that I saw what I saw because it clarified exactly that man and what he told me about that as far as the traditionals of family cultures and everything. He broke it down. And so when I witnessed it, I watched how he interact with his mother, his father, and mind you, it's both sides, the mother and the father side.
And see how they all reacted. Exactly.
And I was like, wow, like, it was nice. It was real nice. The mother, the mother's always, that girl's not good for you.
And that right there is a red flag.
Right.
That right there is a red. You know what?
And that's one of the reasons why you shouldn't get married.
It's only been one mother out of everybody I've been with. Only one mother that disliked me. And that was my husband's mother. She disliked me to a T. I get along with I'm a fucking lover. I wasn't. Like I was mad faithful.
She knew she was the
I was mad faithful to my husband.
Mother knows a woman.
Listen,
honey.
Until
a woman knows a woman.
No, she took his side. His side.
Which of course.
So, but the thing is, if I'm coming to you and telling you, yo, I think you should talk to your son. He can't keep abusing me like this. And then if the words are, well, what did you do for him? Bitch? What did I do?
Bitch, you done tried me.
That's not the... If my son's girlfriend calls me and say, can you please talk to your son? He can't keep abusing me. And the first thing that will come out of my mouth is, you deserve better. Leave him. Son or not.
You're giving honest truth.
Son or not. Because one, he was raised better. He knows better. He's seen what his mother been through. He's seen what his grandmother went through. He knows better. Now, if it's his decision,
right,
if he wants to continue with
the whole
the
pattern,
abuse,
the pattern of their father.
Exactly. If he's strong-willed and minded enough, he would try to turn the tables, try to eliminate this
situation.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
First thing, you deserve better. Leave him. Not my stepmother, or stepmother is stepmother, mother-in-law, mother-in-law. This bitch said, "Well, what did you do, bitch? I will come." Bitch, hey, flashback. A lot of stepmothers. I mean, I'm gonna get off the subject because that's a
what?
That's a trigger for me. That's a trigger, so I'm gonna get off of that.
How is that a trigger?
It's a trigger because I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all over it. It's just that I don't understand how people can't be harmonious within the family dynamic.
That is what
I don't understand that.
What's the understanding is that they're still under that old mentality of things. What goes on in this house stays on in this house. That's one little cliche. The second one is this what love is? Because mommy stays when daddy whoops mommy.
And you know, and that's what's ingrained in some of these females' mind. It's not love if it don't hurt. And I'm one of those females. That's why the love part is hearted. That's why. Because I still associate love with pain. And it's because of that.
Okay, so when will you let that go?
I've let it go.
If you do, but it's triggering you, why?
I let it go. It's just that
you learn from it.
I learn from it, and I can't open myself up to love someone like that again. Oh, so you know what I'm saying? Right. Because the fear is
that's that respect the boundaries.
Yeah, the fear is if I let you in and I open myself up to you completely, you're gonna hurt me. And I know that's not all men, and I know that's not all chicks, but in the back of my mind, yes, I said what I said.
No, I'm listening.
In the back of my mind, I'm still thinking like I can't open myself up to you. I can't show you the raw me. Like,
so you have the fear of falling in love completely.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'll go there. I'll go halfway there, and then I'm going to do some shit that's going to sabotage the whole thing.
So I can be the conqueror over that moment.
Exactly. Like, before you fuck me really over, I'm going to fuck you over.
But at the end of the day, it's not about that. When you, like you said, a red flag, now that you've learned it, because I've been there with you.
Yeah.
And everything, like I was telling you, when we had a conversation back on Patreon, and I told you, I said, he asked me what's my biggest fear. And I said, my fear is falling completely in love if it's not reciprocated.
Right.
And he was like, why you don't believe it? You should fall in love completely. I said, sweetheart, when you learn, things can be taken from you at any given moment.
Right.
And broken promises are not promises made. You'll understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, you know how hard it is to even trust somebody if they say they, not even their words, but
you know, and half of the reason why some of us get married for the wrong reason,
right,
is that nurturing what I need. You bring me financial stability. You give me that you're a king in your world. And you know how to comfort. You make sure that the queen has she's taken care of at all costs. Shelter, everything is at her demand. When she don't even ask. If she asks, you're already giving it double or triple. But if it comes with a price of you placing control and ownership over me.
That's what marriage. I'm sorry.
That's
what marriage is, though. You are allowing someone to control a part of you. And maybe it's my issue because I do have control issues. Because in previous relationships, I felt like I had no control. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yo, this just get deeper. Because I'm getting all off the subject, all off the fucking...
No, that's not. It's still on subject. The reasons for married for the wrong reasons is under the topic of that. This is why you get married. Like, I'm going here also on top of that. And what we were saying the other, several other shows past. If you can't liberate yourself, how the fuck you're gonna tell me you want to spend the whole world, the rest of your life with me? I cannot do that. That is not self-worth, self-love. I'm getting married out of convenience of thinking this man can do that. Like, he could feel a void. That's a void.
But that's the thing. I don't think marriage, the definition of marriage is to fill a void. That's not a reason to get married. I just want to fill this void. And then once that void gets filled, then what? You're going to get bored? You're going to have another void that needs to be filled by somebody else?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, listen, guys. We're going to just stop it here.
No.
We are. Because I want you guys to look at the entire video. So we don't want to take too much time from you guys. But I love that you guys tune in. I love that you guys want to hear
everything that we talk about.
Two drunk bitches just
this
talking.
Bitch say two drunk bitches. Hold the hell out. Two drunk bitches.
Just two drunk bitches. Just fucking just talking. You know what I'm saying? Because trust, when the cameras are off, this is how we fucking talk.
I ain't drunk, she is.
I'm a little tipsy.
Very.
I had a long day at work. Whatever.
I have a long day every day and I'm still drinking. I don't be
Fuck that. Listen, I love you guys for watching. Remember to like this video.
Comment.
Please. Oh my God. Michelle Saunders. Is that her name?
I don't know her.
One of our subscribers. We love you. We will do your topic. We will do your topic on a future show. I believe we dabbled in that, but we will.
We talked about it, so
we'll have a full show just discussing that. I think we want to have a male guest for that show, so you guys can get the male's perspective and the female's perspective. So yeah. Oh, and our new subscribers.
Thank y'all for
Esteban Morales. Thank you for subscribing. I know that person. Thank you for subscribing.
You called it out. I had it. Hello, Mr. Morales.
Thank you guys. Have a good night. Remember to drink responsibly, hydrate and shit. Okay?
Stay allergy up in the season.
All that. Subscribe.
Like, comment, share.
Ring that bell. And we're going to try to keep these videos coming out weekly. We got you. Just keep commenting.
And if you don't see a video, always go to our other platforms. Because we always there. We love to switch it up. Because in life, things ain't always the same. You might like 5 hours. It's some different things.
Have a good night, guys.
Yeah. Good night.
And podcast, thank you guys for fucking tuning in. It will be more.
It sure is, because tonight is not over.
You guys have a great night.
It's a motherfucking Patreon movement.
Is it a Patreon
yes,
movement?
bitch, because you want to get paid tonight, so it's just a Patreon movement.
All right.
You only get 20 minutes of me.
okay, we're gonna get 20 minutes of Patreon, and it's gonna be on the podcast. So you guys have a good night.
Good night. Okay, bitch.